Good evening, viewers. I'm Jacob with TTNA, reporting live from Medieval Times to bring you the latest news on the forefront of some of history's greatest issues. Today, I'll be taking myself and you, the viewers, to a first-hand look of the uprising aggregation towards heretics and other non-Christians. It seems that our very own Pope Lucius III from the early 1100s is a frontrunner in the search of the detainment of heretics. What's that? Oh my, I'm getting word now that our very own Zachary Goggins is being allowed to have a word with Pope right now on the current site of the church.
Hi, I'm Zach with TTNA News, and I'm here with Pope Innocent III. Pope, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Zach.
How do you feel about these heretics nowadays?
Well, they're a sneaky bunch, but we're trying as best as we can to get them in line. But yeah, we're going with it.
I agree 100%. Us Cathars, we're behind you 100%.
Cathars?
Yeah, it's pretty much Christianity, only we're more dualistic.
You sound like a bit of a heretic right now, you know? You know that?
Do I?
Well, Hermaeus, get over here.
Yeah, what's going on?
Now let's go. These Cathars are bad. We're gonna get rid of all these guys. These bad news. Bad news.
That Zachary was a brave man. God bless his soul. It has just been announced that Pope Lucius has ordered the jailing of not only heretics, but also Cathars in the entire southern region of France.
Cut you off there, Jacob, but we have big news erupting in the early 1200s from all over Europe. After years of uncontrolled acts of violence toward heretics, Pope Gregory IX is instituting a new, thorough, and systematic way of taking care of and detaining heretics. He plans on having the prosecution records be detailed and saved for as long as possible. Pope Gregory IX is apparently trying to bring along more order to the trials of these heretics. His speech on the topic was actually recorded by one of our hidden spy cams.
Voi sapete che questo soggiorno mio è diverso da quelli precedenti. Non sono più pontefice sommo della Chiesa Cattolica, fino alle 8 di sera sono ancora poi non più. Sono semplicemente un pellegrino che inizia l'ultima tappa del suo pellegrinaggio in questa terra. Ma vorrei ancora
earthly journey. I would like also.
I say good for him as long as he's getting these massive burnings at the stake done by the people under control. We have created a mock simulation of the unorderly trials for which non-believers had to go through when the public found out about their heresy. I'll warn you now, this video does contain graphic imagery of a stake burning.
Then I said, heck with that Christian guy.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Aha! Heretics!
What?
You're coming with me!
Why? What are you gonna do?
The main execution method for you heretics is burning by the stake.
No.
Can you hear that, Matt? It takes longer than you would think. The stake is freaking on fire. Can you hear what you're saying over there?
Alright.
Okay.
Sources are now dubbing this new movement by the Pope of the Papal Inquisition, and the Pope is sending friars from all over France to try to cleanse the people there. I'll be giving my co-worker the floor now to speak about the legal system of this new Inquisition.
Hello viewers, it's your favorite news anchor, Randy, and I'm here to educate you about the judicial system that took place during medieval times and the Papal Inquisition. During this time, the accused people of heresy were not allowed to even know who their accuser was, so trials back then were less than fair. And most of the courts were made up by the church, so heretics were most likely kind of caught off guard to that undue bias. They also had no right to counsel, but could attempt to appeal to the Pope, but this was very hard as he was a very high-up figure with a lot of duties at hand. Deadly torture techniques were used on the accused and the accusers alike, even though in most places, up until the reign of Pope Innocent IV permitted it. These trials mostly ended in guilty verdicts, and punishments ranged from fines to burning at the stake. And no matter what punishment you got for your crimes, whatever they may be, your property was most likely seized by the church. I'll be handing my camera over to the associate broadcasting live from the late 1400s on a whole new breed of Inquisition.
Hello, and thank you, Randy. I'm reporting live from 1478 to bring you the latest news on the newly announced Inquisition established by King Ferdinand II and Queen Isabella to replace the Papal Inquisition that was long in place. I'm speaking, of course, of the infamous Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition!
This Inquisition was reluctantly put in place by Pope Sixtus IV after much debate. This Inquisition is apparently mostly in place to assure the orthodoxy of converted Jews and Muslims. If any of them tried to step back into their former religion, they would usually be severely punished. Along with this, there were also very strict guidelines in place for Christians who would also be punished if they were found being even slightly sacrilegious. Here's a mock video we've put together to display these odd and very hostile environments that occurred during this time.
Hey man, I'm really missing being a Jew, you know?
Yeah, I know how you feel. I'm gonna stay as a Christian though.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my God, dude! What did you just do?
You just used the Lord's name
But I'm a
too.
Christian. Oh, ay Dios mío!
Various motives have been proposed for the monarch's decision to found the Inquisition, such as increasing political authority, weakening the opposition, and profiting from confiscation of the property of convicted heretics, as Randy told us before, or possibly reducing social tensions. This Inquisition from the 1400s wasn't abolished until the early 1800s under Isabella II. That's a long time for an Inquisition to go on, and it was a very hostile environment, as I said before. Thanks for listening in, you guys. That's all we have for you tonight. Now, if there's one thing I want you guys to take away from this video, it's that the church didn't want no type of other religion to be occurred during this age from the 1100s all the way up to the 1800s. But I'll be leaving you guys with a couple of friends of mine who ain't got no type. Thanks for watching.
Mike Whitman.